it's strictly business. You want to go to school, you don't have the money to go to school. Your like financial aid only give you this much and things like that. You still need money. What are you gonna do?
And the thing is, if you feel like one, you're confident in the degree you having, and that's probably why they do it, so they could deter people who have degrees that probably don't have a high potential of income or high income. They probably say, okay, this is 40%. You sure you want to do this? Because we're going to take 40% out of your income. You sure you want to do this? Most people probably be like, nah, I don't want to do this.
If you are getting 40% taken out of your income, you gotta play
plus tax.
You gotta play.
You getting 20% of a small paycheck.
You gotta play the game. You gotta get married.
Oh yeah.
Immediately.
Doesn't matter what gender.
Immediately.
Doesn't matter what gender.
Immediately, like you have to get married.
You gotta get married. You gotta get married to somebody who's only getting 5% taken out. Gotta get married to somebody who's only getting 5% taken out. And
then, matter of fact, don't even marry someone who's on income share. Like,
you're right.
They'll be like, "Do you have a student loan or
you come from wealth?"
Okay, good. Okay.
What your father do?
You need to get married because you can't even say, "I'm just gonna get a second job."
They're gonna do that too. They're gonna do 40%.
So like you can't even work more to pay it off compared to a student loan.
Yeah.
You can get a second and third job,
and you can try to pay
and you get paid off. That's your way of playing aggressive.
Yeah.
But the more aggressive you play with income share,
the more you pay back.
Now all of a sudden they end up taking 60% because they taking 20% out of 3 checks. You get what I'm saying?
It's still 20%.
I mean, I get it, but
Yeah.
I get it, but I'm just saying that's money that you could have had from each check, from each pie.
Yeah.
So it's like, me honestly, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do neither.
You'll say I'm not going to school.
Nah, I'm dropping out. I feel you. I'm dropping out.
But the thing is, though, so the other issue is, like, let's say you going to like Harvard. Hold
on. Question. There's no such thing as, well, it is a dumb question. Mm-hmm. No, it is. Because there's no such thing as student loan debt, like in like the military and things like that. Like they pay for your military. So there's no income share in the military because they take care of all that.
You pay with your life, potentially.
So that goes back to your slavery.
Remember that girl that was crying? That was like who was twerking in one video, and then the next video she was being sent to Ukraine, and she was like, "Yo, this is not funny, man. I might die." Yeah, I mean that's the cost of, I guess, joining the military for college.
And you knew that.
I mean,
but you probably didn't know that you was going to Ukraine.
But the thing is, so in the same podcast, the woman who signed the 15% deal, she was super happy when she signed it.
Really?
And then they followed back with her 3 years later to see what she was doing. She was doing pretty well in her degree, but she said, I would have just taken a loan.
Really?
Yeah, she's like, 15% is a lot of money. And you don't know how much it is when you're in college, outside of when you know, actually working. You're like, the money I'm spending now to pay back my loan, pay them back, I could have been spending on my debt, and I probably would have been a lot further on and probably only have like another 3-4 years.
But they wouldn't have.
You're right. They would have.
You know what I mean?
They wouldn't have. You're right. But it's the same thing with like military. It's like, and that's why I feel bad for a lot of people. Because 18, 19, 20, 21, you don't really know.
That's a tough decision for
a kid.
For a new adult. Like,
yeah, for a kid. So you thinking like, oh, I can't pay for college. You know, I'm in a impoverished area. I'm trying to just get out of my neighborhood.
And you gotta understand something with society, where society kind of forces you to do something.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah. You can't take some time just to think and plan that.
Or to do a trade or things like that. Yeah. It's like, go to college. You may figure it out in year 2, year 3. And you
have to do something.
Yeah, like you have to do something. You can't be in the house.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like, it's a tricky situation.
Another thing that this whole income share reminded me of, though, is you seen season 3 of Atlanta?